Hi, my name's Jane, so I want to talk to you about arthritis. What is arthritis? Well, there's two main types. There are lots of little individual variations, but the two main types that most people will have heard of are osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So rheumatoid arthritis is basically an inflammation of the synovial membrane, in other words, the fluid that is in the joints. The best thing for this is to rest when it's inflamed. But to gently mobilize, so do some gentle movement with your arm or your leg, whichever joint that's affected, your fingers, but not too much, and rest. When it's calmed down a bit, then you can do your normal sort of exercises and things. Osteoarthritis is a thickening of the bone and a stiffening. Joints might become painful and stiff. And again, with this one, actually, it's important, although to have some rest, not to sit for long periods, because you then just stiffen up. But likewise, you don't want to be too active or going on long hikes, because again, that's just overdoing it. So it's a little bit of moderation. What are the causes of arthritis? Well, age, wear and tear, inflammation, genes, lots of things. How can we prevent it? Well, by eating healthily, exercising, keeping mobile, keeping the strength in your muscles to support the joints, and mobility and flexibility. Won't necessarily prevent you getting arthritis, but will certainly help you dealing with arthritis. And managing your body weight as well. Obviously, if you're more overweight, more strain on the joints. So how can we cope with it? How can we deal with it? How can we live with arthritis? As I've already mentioned, make sure you're eating healthily and doing some gentle exercise. So gentle exercise, you need to make sure that you're thoroughly warmed up. Good 10 minutes worth of warming up exercises before you start the actual exercise program. Make sure you're warming up every joint, getting fluid into the joints and warming up the muscles. Often people with arthritis find it better to exercise later in the morning, so when they've warmed up, be moving around for a little bit longer. Lots of the exercises you can modify. So if you were to come to one of my classes, I can give you modifications. So for example, if your knees hurt or your wrists hurt, I'll give you modifications so that you're not on your hands and knees. You want to be doing exercises that are going to strengthen the muscles, and particularly around the joints, as well as focusing a little bit on mobility and flexibility. However, as we already mentioned, don't exercise during a painful flare-up, rest. What else can you do to help yourself? Diet. Lots of water, turmeric, and ginger, which are natural anti-inflammatories. You need to reduce your stress levels. That can also cause a flare-up of your arthritis. And we've talked about stress before. It's lots of things involved with maintaining your stress levels, such as your sleep patterns, again, your nutrition, avoiding too much alcohol and caffeine. Exercise can help you with your stress. So again, doing some mind-body workshops, some meditation, some breathing, something like Pilates and yoga, that can help reduce your stress levels. And also people often mention that the weather affects their arthritis. So these are all things to be aware of. And I hope that gives you some information. And you're always welcome to come and join me. I'm going to do some exercises with arthritis later. See you soon.